Now, like I mentioned at the start of the show in my review of the Hornet 2.2 that we got a lot of questions from you guys about the review of that motorcycle, so we've brought you that. But another thing that you guys ask us a lot is which motorcycle should you be buying if you have a budget of about 2 lakh rupees? Well, Anirudh up next is listing down the top 5 that you can buy that you can select from based on your preference and convenience. Take a look.
Now, without a doubt, 2020 was a difficult year for a lot of us, but if we are talking about the automotive scene, things were a bit brighter. For example, the implementation of BS6 emission norms that led to the refreshment of all the products in the Indian market. Also, the introduction of several new products that were in a lot of ways game-changing. So as we wash up the bitter memories and enter a new year, we are expecting new experiences, new adventures, and if all things go well, new motorcycles in our garages. So we are here to make your job a little simpler by consolidating top 5 motorcycles that you can buy under Rs 2 lakh in India. Yes, the Hero Xpulse 200 is the first one on our list, and with good reasons indeed. With our has-been roads and the need to find a motorcycle that doesn't break your back, adventure motorcycles are gaining immense popularity these days, and sweetening the deal in the same segments are impressive and affordable offerings like the Xpulse 200. The Xpulse now stands as the most affordable adventure motorcycle in India. Coming in at Rs 1.15 lakh rupees ex-showroom, the motorcycle is a worthy entry point for anyone who wants to build their skills off the road, all while not cutting a hole in their wallet. The same holds after the purchase, as the cost of servicing and the spare parts are one of the most affordable in this segment as well. The Xpulse is powered by a 199.6cc engine that outputs 17.8 bhp and 16.4 Nm of torque. Suspension duties are carried out by telescopic units at the front with 190 mm of travel and a 10-step adjustable monoshock at the rear with 170 mm of travel. And for the ones who crave more adventure credentials, Hero is also offering an optional rally kit at Rs 37,000 that will dial things to 11 with better suspension, better seat, handlebar risers and more. Our days of squinting at spy shots came to an end when Royal Enfield finally launched the Meteor 350 in India last year. The motorcycle is essentially touted as a successor for the Thunderbird 350 but comes with all things new. Royal Enfield built the motorcycle on a brand new platform and graced it with a brand new engine. The same engine that you will soon see in the upcoming Classic 350. And that is a good news as well. So this is actually Royal Enfield's attempt at addressing the refinement issues that have been plaguing the 350cc offerings for quite a while now. The motorcycle is powered by a 349cc single-cylinder engine that delivers 20.2 bhp and 27 Nm of torque. The Meteor is being offered in 3 variants, which are distinguished by their paint options and a few other elements. Unlike its other 350cc offerings, the Meteor scores handsomely in terms of modern features, having elements like an LED DRL, USB charging, LED taillight and a semi-digital instrument cluster that comes with Bluetooth connectivity and turn-by-turn navigation. Prices for the Meteor begins at Rs 1.76 lakh ex-showroom for the base Fireball variant and goes up to Rs 1.90 lakh for the Supernova variant. The Extreme 160R is Hero's first stab at the premium 160cc segment, the same segment which is currently dominated by the TVS Apache RTR 160. But Hero has arrived with enough firepower in its side to make the rivalry a bit more interesting. The motorcycle gowns a brand new design language which is miles away from what we usually see from the brand. It gets features like all LED lightings, a fully digital instrument cluster. But that exactly not is what its PS is now. The motorcycle is powered by a 160cc air-cooled engine that produces 15 bhp and 14 Nm of torque. And while the figures might not be on par with its segment rivals, it manages to make up with a low curb weight of a mere 138.5 kg. This kind of power to weight ratio means that the motorcycle comes with fun by the bucket load with an acclaimed 0 to 100 km/h time of just 4.2 seconds. This also means that the bike can be a dear companion for those tedious urban commutes, being agile and easy to operate. Prices for the motorcycle begins at Rs 1.05 lakh ex-showroom for the front disc variant and goes up to Rs 1.08 lakh ex-showroom for the double disc variant. Honda Hornet 2.0 is another anticipated product that we were waiting for eagerly in 2020. In its new avatar, the motorcycle now sports a bigger engine that displaces 184cc. Now, its predecessor, the Hornet 160R, was among the highest selling motorcycles for Honda, and it was not a bad idea to carry over its design ethos. The motorcycle now gets cleaner lines, a bulkier design, and we obviously cannot miss out on the golden upside down forks that give the motorcycle a premium appeal. There are other premium bits like the LCD instrument cluster, LED lighting, and also some practical features like hazard switch. The Hornet 2.0 is powered by a 184.4cc BS6 engine which develops 17.03 bhp and torque of 16.1 Nm. With both front and rear disc brakes, the Honda Hornet 2.0 comes with anti-locking braking system. The motorcycle is priced at 1.2 lakh ex-showroom in India. The TVS Apache RTR 200 4-way is among the most sensible options in the 200cc segment in India. After its mandated switch to BS6, TVS graced the motorcycle with another update which led it to follow the same footsteps as its eldest sibling, the RR310. Yes, the motorcycle now gets riding modes, which is highly unlikely for its segment. These riding modes include rain, road, and sport, which tweak the ABS intervention, the throttle input, the power delivery according to the wishes of the rider. The same update also gave the motorcycle new hardware. While the brake and the clutch lever are 3-step adjustable, the suspension setup is sourced from Showa and gets preload adjustability. In terms of powertrain, the Apache 200 continues to be powered by the same 197.7cc single-cylinder engine that churns out 20.2 bhp and 16.8 Nm of torque while being mated to a 5-speed gearbox with a slipper clutch. In addition to the aforementioned, the Apache 200 also gets Bluetooth-enabled LCD instrument cluster that has connectivity as standard. So there it is, our carefully curated list of top 5 motorcycles that you can buy under Rs 2 lakh in India. Now as we conclude, we must say that the final decision lies with you, which means it is you who has to listen to your gut while you buy a motorcycle. It is you who has to go to the showroom and take a test ride before you make your final purchase.